Welcome to part 9 of our ASP .NET Core with the React.js series. In this video, we will connect our React frontend with a SQL Server database using Entity Framework Core. Every real-world application needs a database to store data like users, products, and orders. Instead of writing SQL manually, we will use EF Core to manage data through simple C# classes. Let us start by installing EF Core packages. In the Package Manager console, run these two commands: .NET add package Microsoft.entity framework core.sql server and .NET add package Microsoft.entity framework core.tools. These will enable EF Core and migrations in your project. Now, create a model class named user.cs. This class will represent the structure of our table. It has two properties, ID and name. EF Core will use this model to generate a users table automatically. Next, we will create a class named AppDBContext. It inherits from DBContext and defines a DB set for our users table. The constructor receives options from dependency injection. This class is the bridge between our code and the database. Let us register our DB context inside program.cs. Use builder.services.add DB context of app DB context and specify the SQL Server connection string. Then open appsettings.json and define your connection string. This connects your app to the SQL Server database named React App DB. Time to create the database. Run the commands .NET EF migrations add initial create and .NET EF database update. EF Core will generate a users table automatically in SQL Server. Now, let us expose APIs to interact with the database. Create a users controller with two endpoints. Add user to insert data and get users to fetch all records. These methods use EF Core's async operations to interact with the database efficiently. In the React app, call the API endpoints to send and retrieve data. For example, use fetchUsers function to call API users, convert the response to JSON, and update your state with the latest data. Here is how the full flow works. The React form submits user data. The API stores it in the SQL Server database. The React app fetches all users and displays them beautifully on the front end. Let us quickly recap what we did. Installed EF Core packages, created a model and DB context, configured the database connection, ran migrations, and built APIs connected to React. In the next video, we will extend this by adding full CRUD operations: create, read, update, and delete. Stay tuned and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to ASP NET and SQL Academy.